Hello students, now we'll continue with the concept which we have learned from the previous video on deductive reasoning. Okay, so this video will give you in-depth knowledge on deductive reasoning. So now, commonly presented as series of word problems are given for the deductive reasoning type of test. Okay, so here you are always familiarize using top-down logic. That is, you will be given with a set of premises, and you should find out the right conclusion that is given below the premises. That is, all the informations or the premises which you have got will be stated first, and later on what is given for your reference you can be take it as a conclusion. So typically, what are the types of premises it might be given? So you might get short paragraphs, or a stimulate or a stimulus, or detailing an argument, okay, between two different persons. They are arguing on the specific premises or the pre-knowledge that they have gained. Or you might get a scenario, or you might be getting a number of stated facts, okay. From the previously observed facts you will be coming to the right conclusion, and also a set of all the possible answers will be given as multiple choice questions. Okay, only one of these answers might be true based on the evidence provided and the conclusive statement that are asked, and you will be decided, you will be given the information to decide whether the given informations are true or false. Okay, or if there is sufficient information, conclude in either way. Okay, so this will be the deductive reasoning type of questions. Okay, premises will be given either in the multiple choice pattern, so many scenarios or any facts or anything will be given in a detailed way. You should conclude whether the given information is right or wrong. Now, the deductive reasoning goes in this way, okay? Formally, you should know what is the deductive reasoning, how it has been evolved. So, first, existing theory will be there, okay? So, from the existing theory, we will be formulating the hypothesis, okay? We will be collecting the data, and we will be analyzing the data, and we will be either you should, from the data, you will be analyzing what is the type of data, and after analysis you should decide whether to take or to reject the data, the hypothesis or about the experiment given. Okay, so this is the process of getting into conclusion about deductive reasoning. For example, here the theory is all dogs are friendly. Okay, now the hypothesis that has been formulated is all pet dogs in my neighborhood are friendly. Okay, so now test the hypothesis. Okay, now here when we test the hypothesis, what will happen? Observe all the dogs in the neighborhood. Okay, we will be observing all the dogs that is in the neighborhood. So on observation, you are observing there are 23 dogs in your neighborhood. Out of this 23 dogs, only the 7 dogs are not friendly, so you should reject the hypothesis. If the hypothesis is 100%, you can tell that all dogs are friendly, but in your neighborhood 7 dogs are not friendly, so you are supposed to reject. So this is how the hypothesis work on. Okay, now usage of deductive reasoning. Now deductive reasoning is often used to solve a problem or to make a decision. Okay, sometimes you might have to get conclusion, so you are using this. Somehow you should conclude whether you can accept or reject the hypothesis that has been built. Okay, now, to determine what caused the customer dissatisfaction and use it to offer the right solution. Suppose you have a market, or suppose you have a place, okay, you're selling products. Customers are dissatisfied by something or the other. You should find out what is that, and you should come to a conclusion that this has to be rectified so that the sales level will be increasing. Okay, now designing a new layout or will attract more customers and increase the sales. Sometimes the layout might be the issue, so you should conclude that some layout changes if you make, you can attract customers. So deductive reasoning is you have theory, you have productions, and finally you will experiment out. Okay, so this is how the theory moves on. So deductive reasoning is one of the most important reasoning that you should reason out from the previous logical information that will be helpful for you to conclude or come back to a solution. Without conclusion or without updation, you cannot rectify a problem or you can come to a solution. Okay, so whenever you find out that some premises or some logics which are not giving a proper hypothesis, or which is not supporting the hypothesis which has been built earlier, has to be reformulated. okay, and then the logic has to be analyzed, and then you are supposed to come back to the conclusion. Okay, so this is how the deductive reasoning goes on. Okay, so stay tuned for more videos and about more types of reasoning. Okay, so thank you, we'll see you in the next video.